Hey guys, it's Josh Enomoto. Thanks for tuning in to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about Northern Oil and Gas, ticker symbol NOG. Now what I like about this company is that it is in the oil sector. The oil sector that it has suffered a lot of volatility obviously in the past months. It really looks like we're going to get some technical momentum, some positive movement going forward over the next few months. Consider that in just a few months we will be entering into the high volume summer driving season. So that naturally will raise the retail price of the price at the pump, which naturally suggests that there's going to be some positive momentum in the underlying crude oil benchmarks. Northern Oil in particular has a very high probability move. Now, as many of you know, those of you that have been watching the videos and those of you that have seen my articles, read my articles, you know I love to talk about statistics. I love to talk about probabilities. These are the real facts of the market, and you can quantify and pinpoint exactly what kind of odds that you're up against when you make the trade, or especially before you make the trade. You can get an idea of what the odds are at that particular moment in time, because as you know, the stock market is very dynamic. What was bullish before could be bearish the next cycle or the next moment. So it's very important to have an adjustable, agile perspective in the markets. And right now, I believe that NOG stock is going to be a very hot mover. This is a stock that you want to consider to buy. And the reason why is because over the past 10 weeks, the average weekly performance was rated at 2.6%. Now there's been 38 times since the Northern Oil's initial public offering, 38 times instances where the stock, the 10-week average performance of the stock was rated between 2% at the low and 2.99% at the high. Now, out of those 38 instances, the 35 times we have seen bullish movements occur. And we're talking about average returns of about 20% during those next 5 to 10 week period. So those are significantly favorable odds. And those are the kind of odds that I really like. I love odds that give me that 70 to 80% move, because that means that 7 to 8 times out of 10, I'm going to win out. And the returns, the reward potential, like I said, at roughly 20%, that gives me a good chunk of reward to be incentivized to put down that capital. What I also like about NOG stock is that the underlying crude oil benchmark, the Brent index, which is the international index used to price in the cost of crude per barrel, that also shows a very similar technical structure with NOG stock. You saw a spike high occur around the middle to late February, and then it came back down. But when it came back down, it still came back down in a rising trend channel, and that's what we're looking for when you look at the technical charts, is that we're wanting to see where the support lines are. And in the case of Brent and in the case of NOG stock, there is a rising level of support, meaning that the price is charting a series of higher lows. So each time the market drops, it's dropping at a higher valuation than it did on the previous market bottom. So that tells me that there's a lot of momentum, a lot of positive sentiment towards the stock. And taken as a whole, you combine that with the high level of probability that this stock is going to move over the next 5 to 10 weeks, I think that NOG is a great buy. I think it's definitely one that investors want to consider. It's a stock that's trading at the right price level to give you that leverage if you want to consider buying this oil stock on the cheap.